In this video, we're going to see like how much we should spend on advertising. Let's say I have a mango shop or a vegetable shop, okay, and then I wanted to advertise my business in online or offline. I need to know. I wanted to figure out how much I should spend on my advertising, which can generates me profit so I don't lose money. Yeah. So the example which I'm going to use it's heavily suitable for online, but if you have an interpretation skills, you can convert the same approach to the other things as well. Okay. So what I have some dummy calculations which we can which we will change it, but let's use this dummy calculation. So COGS is the cost of good. Okay, let's say a package of mango costs $20, and then let's say this is an item one, or just say package one, and this is package two, and this is package three. So let's say in each packages there is like a different number of mangoes are available, or maybe the quality or the flavor is different. Okay, so the first package costs 20, second is 60, and third is like 120. Okay, and then let's say if you're going to deliver this product, whether you just walk and then for a kilometer or something, and then just put it into the neighborhood house, or you're going to deliver this thing. I think mostly you want to deliver this thing, so you can put this delivery cost here. I put the delivery cost as a flat number, but if you wanted to change it based on the weight and all those things, then you can put up some additional number. I end up the in the comments or description, I will put the video link so you can duplicate this and then run this thing. Yeah. And then the transaction fee, it also is going to vary by the payment platform you're going to use, but I use a flat or a costly 4%. Okay, and I multiply this 4% into like the number of, also the number of items as well. So because a customer, not all customers are same. Yeah, number of items in the order, all these things you will be able to figure out later only, like what is the average number of items people purchase, and then what is the average the order value and all those things you will be able to purchase. But actually the average order value is nothing but you just multiply usually like how many items people buy in the shop, and then what is the average price of it, then you multiply. Yeah, so in a single order or in a single basket you will have many items, and then there will be an average price for that. Yeah, and then when you multiply that you will get the average order value. When they leave your shop, what is the total order value? And then the average, how you define is that you take the total sum of the sale happen in a day or in a month, and then you divide the number of orders, then you get the average order value. Yeah. All right. So somebody is so based on the number of items, sorry, based on the total average value, the transaction fee might vary. Yeah, that's the reason I put the number of items into, actually I can just put like this instead of instead of like putting the whole thing. Yeah. So when we take the transaction fee, I'm doing it very granular and slowly, so you also know how I'm how I got this calculation instead of like just get only the final picture. Okay. If I go here and there, next time I'll try to make it structure. But anyway, so this is the average order value, and then the transaction fee, or else what we can do is that let's just put this, and then I will tell what I'm going to put it there. So these white is 0, because here I need to put the transaction fee. So you can transaction, your payment gateway charges. Okay. Yeah. So um this is the transaction fee based on the total average order value. And then let's say to deliver this to deliver or to handle this order, you take up your operational cost. I don't know how you're going to derive out this operational cost, but let's say I'm a single man shop, and then there is like a 10 hour, or let's say I work 8 hours, and then my salary, let's say it's 1,500 ringgit or in dollars, and then I work for 22 days. Yeah, so this is like a days. So how much it is? So it's 22, can put a bracket. So 20, wait, so I just need to divide this by 22 into 22 days, 8 hours. So I get per hour my, yeah, per hour, my charge is like $8. So my power, if per hour is like $8, maybe I can say that, let's say, to finish, to handle a one order it takes a 30 minutes, I can put a 4, or it's up to you, but you know how this calculation works, right? So how much time or operation cost it takes to handle this thing, deliver. Okay, it actually, you can also, let's say if it's a bigger company and all those things, you can bring this total operational cost from your operational head, where they can sum up the total cost and then tell that what is the total number of orders we are getting now, or you need to like forecast, and based on that you can get it. Okay, and then this is an on sale cost. Okay, this one you don't need to worry about this, because we already sort of like got this number here. But however, my calculations are based on this. But if you want to bring this number here, you can do as well. Okay, anyway, so let's do it. Okay, see here, we haven't even gone to this advertising space yet. We are still first diagnosing whether, um, with all the operation cost, are we getting a profit or not? First we need to figure out the profit. Yeah, so to figure out the profit, what we need to do, we need to put up all the transactional cost, the operational cost, and all these things. That's why we put this. So based on this, if one customer comes in, and then if he make a single purchase, if his transaction value is 32, we will make a minus $8. But if the average order value is like 96, okay, let me just hide this for now. For now, we'll use this as an average, or else we just call this as average value for now. Okay, and then the average order value is like 96. Okay, then it is profit is $26. And let's say if our average order value is 192, then the profit is 42. The reason why we need this number, right? We gonna identify when we run the ads, what is the marketing expenditure, so we can derive out, if we minus, let's say this is the marketing expenditure per order, $30. And then if we derive out from the gross profit, which is 42 minus 30, we will get a profit of like $12. Yeah, so first we need to figure out this before even we go here. Okay, all right. So now let's go into this advertising space. In the advertising space, each country, each advertising channel, their CPC, which is the cost per click, or the CPM, will vary. So for now, without even putting like going to the level of like the CTR or the CPM and all those things, I'm directly going to the CPC level. Okay, let's say in any advertising platform, when you're running the ads, um, how much, let's say you take the average cost per click, or else you can just do a dummy campaign, just derive out what is the cost per click, right? Or if you have an existing campaign, you can take the existing CPC and then put it here. So you have got this existing CPC. Let's say, just for an assumption, for 100 clicks you're going to spend $40, $60, $130 based on this CPC cost. Yeah, I just multiply the CPC into the 100 clicks. So from the 100 clicks, people gonna, they come to your website or in your shop, and then there is going to be a conversion rate. Yeah, that is that that I took average. This is also an industry e-commerce average. It varies by businesses, but I just took worst case scenario, better case scenario, and best case scenario. Okay, best case scenario is mostly it's very hard to happen, but it can happen as well. 3%, 2%, 0.5%. Okay, and then based on the conversion rate, you are able to get a transaction number of transaction from this 100 clicks. So from the 100 clicks, based on a 3%, no, this is it's not just like uh, this is not just the number of transaction. This is because we multiply our 100 clicks cost, and then into 3%. Actually this is wrong, so this should be okay, let's add in one more thing. Based on the clicks and conversion rate, what is we going to get? Forecasted orders. The forecasted orders, I need to multiply these into 100 clicks. Yeah, so for 100 clicks I'm going to get 3%. This based on 2%, I get 2 order. Based on 0.5, it's going to be 0.5 order. And the average order value, we can take these, or if you want to put some, because if you already know what is your average order value, you can put it as well. So here I put like 100, 100, 100. Okay, so we can just hide this because yeah, and then so what we need to do is that, so we take the average order value into forecasted orders. Then what we need to figure out is that how much does it cost to make the get a single order, so we can minus off from the profit. So we want to identify cost per order. How can we get the cost per order? It's like we need to know um, we need to know just add a arrow how much we spend. So for example, let's say put $100 spend, and then for $100 spend at this I directly put the I mean like the clicks by, I mean I calculated the cost with the clicks. Actually, how the better way what we can do is that it's like, let's say this is the assumption budget. Okay, let's say we put $100, $100. I know I'm just like taking extra time to explain this, but this will also give you an idea, right? When you make mistake, how to uh, yeah. So from the $100 budget, we just need to identify how much is the clicks we get. Yeah. So that means I just, instead of, yeah, wait, no, B17 divided by B18. This is a number, yeah. These are, all of these things are number, and then it's currency. Okay, then if this is the case, this divided by this, we'll get, should get the clicks. Function divide parameter, 100 is a text. I did make sure it is a okay. I think it's because of this. I copied this. Yeah, so this is the forecasted clicks. Okay, so we don't need this. Let's delete this. So now we have got the forecasted clicks. So based on the forecasted clicks and the 3% conversion rate, what I should do is just forecasted clicks into forecasted conversion rate. So we get this order, and then this is an assumption budget, right? And based on these orders, so simple is the total budget we spend, and forecasted order is 7, and the cost per order is 13. I mean, for this approach, $30, the worst case $260. Let's also this as a number so it looks nicer. What is this? Yeah, control Y, control Y. Okay, to summarize, let's just double check the revenue as well. Okay, cool. So all these things are okay. Let's summarize. Okay, so we have got then assumption budget, which is $100, $100, $100, and then we have an house. The average CPC also, it's an assumption. Okay, it's an assumption. So 0.40, 0.60, 1.30, but actually in a developed economies are highly English speaking economies, right? I couldn't say highly in English speaking. The highly competitive economics, the CPC will be very higher. It will never be like 0.40 or 60 or 130. 130 possible. That will be like on a best case scenario. It will be like a $2, $3, $5, $10 like that. Okay. In those cases, you cannot win the market. The only way you can win the market is that if your average order value is higher. Okay. So all right. So based on these three scenarios, this is the cost per order. So we take net profit. Net profit varies by scenarios and also by companies, because there will be another additional layers. I just added like only like COGS, delivery and transaction fee, right? There are other ways. For example, maybe an order, if the, yeah, you can think of, okay, like commissions for sales and all those things. Anyway, yeah. So this net profit for me now is that this is my generalized, no, where is it? This is my generalized gross profit. From the gross profit, and on a, if the package is really good, I make $42. If I make only these, for sure, if from by here itself, we already know something is an issue. Let's just reset these colors. This is the only like a good, I mean, if my average order value can be like this, then at the time, so let's, what we put is that we take this profit. So we need to lock this, so when we move the cell, it's there. And then, oh wait, something's wrong. So I need to mind now. Mm. Oh yeah, it is right, it is right, because here the cost per order is too high, right? It's freaking high. That's why we make a loss of minus 208. But if the cost per order is going to be $30, we still make a profit of $12. Okay, I hope I covered all the things clearly. So to summarize, if you're running an online shop, or if it's a SaaS company and this kind of thing company, the whole calculation is different. Okay, we're just thinking from a trading company who sells product. Okay, and if you have an already an idea, maybe looking at your competitors or just going to the shop and then see how many orders people are like buy, how many items it's in the basket, you can get an average forecasted number of items in the order. Once you get the AOV, yeah, with all your inputs of your delivery fee, transaction fee, and all those things, you get your gross profit. Using the gross profit with an assumption of like your CPC as the assumption of your conversion rate, also your assumption of your average order value. These assumptions come from here. If you wanted to use this number, you can use it, but I just to make the calculation easier, I put it here. I put it like this. Yeah, you will get the final net profit. Okay, I hope this is clear. So I will just, so also here also we can put like this, something like, so what is the cost per operation? This cost per operation is basically this thing, the cost of the product. So I can also do this way. So sum all cost plus delivery fee, transaction fees, single overhead. That's our cost per operation cost. I can bring this here. So I can bring this go, and then we can also like freeze this to make it like really a good file to reuse. And also freeze the first freeze the first column. All right. So yeah, for transaction value, how do we get that? This is an average order value. We already have it here itself. Okay, so we don't need that. And then this is the cost per operation. So we sum up all this cost, single overhead. Yep. If you see right here, also I used another calculation. The calculation what I have used is B3, which is the, and then I put C2. Uh-huh. So this is based on a single item, so that's why I multiplied it. But yeah, if you want to change this calculation and play it around, you can do it. But the essence of the this whole thing is right. You need to identify this CPC numbers And then yeah, you can decrease, can't decrease too much, but you can just do a better job by manage by optimizing your creatives or the messaging or your pricing or your product offering itself. Yeah. And also, yeah, by the way, targeting as well. Okay, all these things matters. Then once people come into your site, then it's the landing page. The landing page, it's many things. Personalization, you have a proper product copy, multiple things. I don't want to name it like this. I mean, there are even a higher priority items than this as well. Yeah. And then how can you increase the average order value? It's based on the product bundling or cross-selling or upselling or even changing the product itself. Yeah. Or else there is another approach. This is something people always make a mistake. It's like you can't make a net profit just based on a single order. Okay. That's why I put here the CAC. Forgot to explain that. CAC is something like something. It's nothing but I come to your shop, I make my first purchase. That's called CAC, cost to get a, like the first order. If next time I keep purchasing, right, it's still a profit, right? You won't have this what is it? You won't have this order operation or say marketing or advertising costs to get his next order. Only in a case if you use an email and all those things, you can save this cost for his next orders. Yeah. So you need to always make sure you exclude the users who are already a customer. Yeah, we can go that on another thing. Okay, cool. If there is any question, let me know. I have like a just by explaining this video itself, I sort of get like other things which might explain you. For example, like when you should use, I mean, what are the other channels you should use to reduce your or to save your advertising cost and all those things. Yeah. See you.